What's going on? It's Justeeni here. Today we've got some more Guess the ELO. Based on the size of this map, the opponent, and the fact that it's continents, you guys already know what to expect with this one. I hope. This person better not disappoint with this submission. Let's just see it. Let's just see it. Alright. Good. Going for the lighthouse, I assume. Okay, we do triple warrior. This isn't actually the way I recommend going about it. The reason why is because you can't get meditation pre-capture anymore. And now, as soon as you get meditation is turn 5, which is a bit sluggish, not to mention getting filler pre-cap. Turn 6 meditation. Wait. You see, you can get meditation here. You see, usually, like, oh, you don't get the tech, like, before capturing, you know, and all that. But meditation's the exception. There are some other exceptions, but they're quite a bit more nuanced and rare. But with meditation, this is the more obvious one. You want to get this sooner so you can get this countdown going sooner. So, a little bit of an oopsie daisy. Don't make any mistakes again. Okay, never punished. Star Ruin, alright. It's gonna be one of these games. Workshopping it up, as we should be. Hopefully we've got our market spots planned. We've got a really nice windmill here, at least do a quick and easy. Level 5 market. You know, we get another windmill here, which we can border growth either city. We can get windmill here for a quick, that's a level 8 market, yeah? Level 8 market there. We can go like, I don't know. If we border growth in the right order, we can even go like windmill market. I don't know. Or the other way around, like something like that. It's a little convoluted and hard to tell at the moment. I really need to get better at seeing those markets right away. But we are getting that windmill there, which I think just makes sense generally. And we go hunting forestry pre-cap, which is fine. I'm not too sure about that chop. We had room for the market there. I guess we'll see what they do with the markets. So, and speaking of, getting hunting forestry before we even go for the markets is interesting. But now we get roads pre-cap. I assume we want to, yep, chop once to upgrade. Our economy is actually doing quite well. Doing part of the star ruin. We're going for the ruin over the village, though. I don't like that. We should definitely be snagging that village up. Now, turn 11 is where we get our altar of peace. Turn 11. Where's it going? Oh, interesting. Hop growth. And windmill there. So we just get, what, a level 2 market? Or, that's... Huh? I feel like we can do better than that. Like, if we border growth, that's like minimum level 3 market. And like, we get a super good windmill spot that can really help. So, I don't really like this market planning. Of course, we get another star ruin, never punished. So there's a level 4. There's a pretty good market there, level 6. We've got really, really fast markets. Thanks to, just really good resources and the star. Oh my goodness, dude! What the heck? What is going on? They've opened 4 ruins, right? And 3 of them were star ruins. Huh? Hello? Okay, we do some road connections. They look fine. We also placed our altar piece 2 turns late. You can't keep getting away with this. And then Aquarium does that. Okay, they need vision, but they refuse to get explorers and they want to sacrifice units instead. Mathematics? What are we... What is the idea? We're just gonna like place sawmills now? And then... Well, no, we already placed our market here. Why are we getting math? I mean, like, the sawmill helps this market, I guess? That's not the worst thing in the world, but, like, maybe I guess you get the market, but you can just burn all these. That's more population. And then, like, market here. I don't know, you get this windmill spot by border growthing the city. I feel like that's better. And if you want a border growth for cheap, you just connect in Grand Bazaar. Math here? Really? Alright, well, hopefully we start also making with the bridges soon. Because that's pretty important here. We have good bridge spots. Please use them. Oh, and it really hurts that we're not going to be making this bridge pre-cap because we're kind of slow to that. You know, if we didn't buy mathematics and strategy, maybe we would be able to get those bridges and attack by land, which against Aquarion, trust me, you wants to attack by land. So that exact sawmill spot, that was their idea. Was it worth it? Was it worth it? Oh, Park of Fortune. Man, they placed that. What is with the really late monuments? Like, I can understand holding on to it for a bit, but like, those are late. Alright, now Korean gets the city wall. Things happen. Alright. And this border growth hurts also because, oh man. Too slow, too greedy. But, and we haven't even like placed all of our markets. Like, I know like Philo, like, oh, spam texts because they're so cheap. But like, you don't want to just buy them willy-nilly still. You gotta play the game well. That's kind of important. What in tarnation? What am I watching? What am I watching? Who sent me this game? Who sent me this game? That person. That person sent me that game. What am I watching? What is this? Bomber, sure. Hopefully we don't get Justeeni. Okay, we probably won't get Justeeni. It's still a possibility, but you know what? Nope, just kidding. Just kidding. The Justeeni, exactly what I feared. It happened. Right on cue. Alright, so yeah, this is usually one reason why it's really nice to attack by land. If we had a bridge here, it's very, very hard for them to Justeeni when there's a bridge here, because then it just pushes there, and we can zone of control this area more easily than trying to block off the other places. But we're gonna siege with a warrior. Yes, with a warrior after hitting with our defender rammer. Okay. What is that? No. What is that rammer? Warrior does not kill that, by the way, if you bridge it. Aquatism. Aquatism's normally a good pickup, but where's your units, man? Where are your units? You need units. Get your units. Does that hold? I think that does hold, actually, because there's a forest here. Oh my goodness, the 5 HP warrior. 5 HP warrior, oh my goodness. Okay. When we take this, we just win on the spot, right? Because now we can bridge, we can get knights, yeah, yada yada, win the game. This is just too hard for Aquarion to defend. It doesn't matter what they've got going on everywhere else. This is too hard to defend. Yeah. Diplo, sure, that works as well. I think I prefer knights here because what cities are you targeting with Diplo? Exactly. Alright, so get knights next time. BG? Oh, and we're gonna get a level 8 market with a windmill here. Obviously not this turn. Okay, we're kind of doing things. Veteran shark, let's go. I haven't seen one of these babies like ever. And yeah, this should just be winning again. Once we make a bridge, we get the knights, all that. Watch us never make a single cloak for this entire game. Bunch of roads. Was that worth it? Just to kill that one warrior. Bunch of catapults. Sure, why not? Gate of power. Yeah. Oh. No catapults. Or, no. They made catapults. They made only catapults. No cloaks. Unsiege there. We just resiege. And we want to just kill as many sharks as we can. This looks scary. We're fine, I think. Right? We're fine. Just make knights. Oh yeah, that works too. Just kill the crab. Yeah, we've got a lot to work with. And Aquarion really struggles to punish these catapults here. They're way too far inland. Man, we're just not even gonna make a bridge. Who cares about bridges, I guess? I don't know. What on earth is the elo of either player? We saw Parks by Aquarion. Parks. And a gruesome amount of sharks. Like, I like sharks with Aquarion. I think they're an underrated unit, but are they this underrated? Are they this underrated? No. You use them sparingly to support. They're nice to help soften up a giant, so then the retaliation doesn't kill your amphibians, which will be the base of your army. You don't want mostly sharks. That's stupid and expensive and a bad idea. So, I mean, there's some ideas here. Math is kind of interesting. I hate it less after seeing it in action. It still wasn't my favorite idea. I think the stars still could have been spent better. And there were a lot of mistakes at the beginning. Not my favorite Filler Rush, but would see again. I'm gonna say 1250 elo. I don't know. They did get markets. They know what markets are. 1300. Let's say 1300. Oh, okay. 1400. I don't know how long this video's been going on. I might do a second one. Yeah, I'll do a second one. I'll go ahead and cut to that one. All right, so now we've got another continents game, but this time it's an Aquarion mirror. Yeah, we'll just go about things. Wow, no villages. There's a village there though. Now you know. We bought fishing slightly prematurely, but with Aquarion it makes a bit more sense because you can see the aqua farms. So it's not the end of the world to buy fishing early, especially when you know you're gonna get it here. Alright, and then we probably follow up with Org. Yep, Org is a good follow-up here. We get lots of level ups. I think it's better than aquaculture first. Can we get away with this ruin? We're going for it. But we cannot get away with it if they get climbing, that is. Yeah, this might have been a little too bold. Because the problem is we can't take it. Oh, wait, what? Did they just forget to make units? They just captured a city. They had... Okay, never punished. Never punished. Marine life, sure. Riding, sure. Both of those are fine. We're gonna go for nav. We're gonna go for the jellies. They're gonna smack around. Alright, we're sieging there. Or, oh, hold on. No, that doesn't siege. Okay. I actually thought that siege. No, that doesn't. Okay, but there is a way to siege here, because there's a totally different sequence you could have taken. So, this was an idea I was looking at. Move here. Bonk this warrior. Go back, and then siege, and then kill this warrior with the 5 HP. Or kill this one, maybe. Maybe that's better. Is it? I don't know. Maybe. Neither of these have kills, so I don't know if it matters too much. But yeah, unfortunately that does not siege, and that really hurts now because now they effortlessly defend your vet sword. We see they have waterways. Climbing. Sure, we get a... How the heck? I was gonna say, oh, climbing's not gonna do much here. Oh, we get a ruin, actually. Never mind, climbing's worth it. But how the heck did that happen? How did we get here? Okay, they unsiege, but they just didn't train a unit there. Oh, there's a vet sword. That's super scary. Strat ruin is nice. So we need a back line, like, ASAP. Can they siege? No, they can't. They have terrible vision. It's not even workshop spamming. They got an explorer. They just didn't see that city. Waterways is nice. Unfortunately, they're keeping that city. Jelly is really good here. They've got a lot of squishy units that are not archers. Beware of the archers, though. Archers are very good in the mirror match against jellies. Archers are good against jellies in general, but especially true in the mirror match where the archers are amphibious, too. Alright. Nice. Siege? They cannot unsiege. They don't have anything bubbled. Sending the jelly back is honestly pretty sensible. As long as we hold on. Train a jelly for sure. Get that juicy damage. They can explore. That's... Alright, this is a pretty interesting position. They're gonna smack down. Alright, we need to sacrifice this jelly, though. Unless we can level up. Okay, perfect. Yeah, I was gonna say, because we're pop capped, we would need to sacrifice. But we might not need to if we can just do that instead. Gate of power for the crab. Perfect. That's a really good use of gate of power here. I really like that. And then, yes, level up. We would need to play Spark of Fortune if we want to get another jelly, because we don't have enough stars right now. Yeah, so that's what we're gonna do. I think that's fair. Okay, we're chilling. Yeah, we're just hanging on to this position. This is really nice. I don't know what the opponent has going on. It looks like a similar city count, maybe even the exact same. Maybe they have one more? I'm not totally sure. Wait, hold on. We had it on siege, right? Yeah, we've got this amphibian and this. I'll tell you the way that you want to do this, because this... How much damage does that do? The deal's 5, right? Yes, and then this should be able to kill. That brings us to 2 out of 3, and then you just hop right back on the ruin. They can reach... they can reach... But they can't keep it themselves. You just train an amphibian yourself, and then wherever they retreat, you just kill their amphibian back. This isn't betting or anything. I don't think it's worth losing the city. And even if you want to keep the ruin, you just hit with the warrior first, which means you have to sacrifice it, and then you kill the bubbled amphibian. But point is, you should probably try to, like, keep the city. I don't know. Like, yeah, you get it back later, but it gives them a lot of economy and a chance to push with, like, a monument in a mine or something. Or something crazy like that. I don't know. We get a vet sword, though. Never punished, I guess. They've got some toads. And they've got the archers. That's exactly what you don't want to see. We get a siege. Vet siege. Ooh. That's really nice. Okay. We block. Is it better to block resources? Well, there's 2 mines. We can't... Can we block both? Hold on. No, we cannot block both. Okay. Do we really need the zone of control then? Like, this feels kind of pointless. I'd rather the crab be, like, right here, so then next turn it can go here if they don't unsiege. Like... Because right here, it's a bit easier to... Actually, no, this can still go here, because they can't go here to block no matter what. I guess this is fine. I'm being a critique for no reason. I think this is still just... It just works. Don't question it. Trust the process, guys. Okay, explore... Not explorer? That's like a perfect explorer, though. What? Not getting the explorer there. And they unsiege there. I guess that makes sense, because this is hard to keep. This looks really nice though for us. Connect there. Yeah, we're gonna get a toad. Another connection. Yep. This might be a little greedy, but like, we're fine. We have enough units. Going for this really aggressive play. This is interesting. I actually don't hate it. Like, I don't like, because if we try and defend, yeah, it's a little sketchy. Why not just trade cities, and then this is hard for them to hold on to because we can pressure it so easily. And it looks like that's exactly what's going to happen. They sacrifice some units, which is not a good idea here because this has a defense bonus. Wait for it to siege and then sacrifice the units for more damage. Yeah, those are all bad sacrifices. Yeah, this is just winning though. There's some good micro moments. There's some kind of iffy micro moments from both sides. It's pretty chaotic. There was a lot going on. Look at this absolutely disgustingly horrible density though. Like, always feels good to win a game with just bad density. You know, truly you outscaled the opponent. I mean, look at what they had to work with. Look at this. Look at this. Yeah, they had an extra city there. It looks like an ocean ruin too. You outscaled the opponent. Congrats. But yeah, you actually did play this pretty well. Again, there were some moments where it was like a little iffy, but overall, this was actually pretty nice gameplay. We did some shenaniganery over here. The vet siege was pretty cool. You know, I like the city trade a lot here. Like, this is actually really smart because they just can't reasonably keep this. And yeah, Elo, I don't know. I mean, that city trade is snazzy, and again, like, there was a method to the madness. Like, whenever there was a questionable decision, I could at least see where their head was at. Like, every decision they made had intent. Were all of their decisions good? No. But again, they had logic behind them. That was pretty clear. So I'm gonna say like 15. Let's say 1540. Close enough. Yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Like and sub, and have a good one.